Fuck. All right. Yo, what's going on, gang? It's that black guy, the black guy, back in with a banging video for y'all. Back to back. Who the fuck would have guessed that shit, right? Back to back. This is crazy. I can't believe it myself. But listen, I'm only posting this right now because one, I got the free. So I got a free crib. I could just yell and shout however I want to. And I'm going to make this motherfucking story quick because I'm not going to front. I got shorty pulling up. Respectfully. Like, I'm... like, listen. You get the free crib for the day or two, you got to do something with that. So I'm getting active, all right? So this is going to be a quick little shit. I'm going to throw this out there real quick, like, feel me? Hope y'all see it. But I'm going to keep with the theme of the last story, because the last story is about me on Halloween yesterday, 2 days ago, going to a Halloween party. So this one's going to be about another house party I went to where I did drugs, all right? I mean, there's a lot of house parties I went to and did drugs at. Like, what else do you do at a house party but drugs? But, like, this is going to be one of the other ones I got, you know? So, without further ado, let's get into the shit. So, this shit took place, like, sophomore year of high school type of shit. This was, like, back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So, this was, like, 2017 type of shit. God damn, I'm old as fuck. That was 6 years ago. Wow. That's crazy. I just thinking about that just now, that kind of like just slapped me in the face. I'm fried, but whatever. So this shit happened like sophomore year of high school type shit. You know what I'm saying? So like this is when niggas was still fairly new to the whole drug shit. Like I was dabbling in it a little bit here and there, but I wasn't like a full on fiend. Like yo, like I wake up in the morning, blow a line through and go downstairs, smoke a joint, go to the backyard, take some shots. Like I wasn't doing all that yet. I wasn't wilding like that. But every now and then, if I was with the homeboys and the niggas had some shit on them and they was offering, I would gladly accept. I mean, I'm still like that to this day. But like back then, I was a little more cautious with my shit. Like if someone put out a bag of Coke back then, I kind of would have looked at them a little funny. Now, you pull that shit out, I'm going to be grinning from ear to ear. You know what I'm saying? So this was a completely different me back then. Just so y'all know. So I go to this house party. My friend, I'm gonna just call this nigga George, honestly. That's kind of his real name, but not really. It's like a variant of George. But like, I don't talk to this nigga no more. I doubt he's gonna see this, so we just gonna call him by his name, alright? So this nigga George is throwing a house party at his shit. It was like summer. It was like spring break type shit, you know, end of March, beginning of April type of shit. So it was kind of nice out. Niggas was kind of looking to do some crazy shit during the spring break because nobody was really going nowhere type of shit. So he's the guy that pulled up. He's like, yo, like, why not just throw a party or something? Like, my mom's gonna be gone for the weekend. Like, I got a nice ass crib. Let's do it. He said he just installed, he had speakers installed, like, into his fucking, like, the ceiling type of shit. It was fucking crazy. This nigga had fucking speakers on his ceiling. And you would just, like, connect to his fucking house through Bluetooth and just play a song. That shit was busting. So I was like, yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie, a party at your crib will kind of slap. You know what I'm saying? I've never been to his crib at this point, but just from hearing him talk about the house and hearing what his dad owned a restaurant, like a really like popular like Greek restaurant his dad is like the owner of, so they kind of got the bag. You feel me? So every time he would describe his house and like his whole like living condition and shit, I would kind of be jealous. So I was hype as fuck to go to his crib, so I'm gassing this party up. I'm like, yo, bro, throw this fucking party, my guy. You gonna be the littest nigga in the grade if you throw this party, I promise. You gonna get all the bitches. I'm gassing it up. I'm like, yo, bro, if you invite the bad bitches at that table, we were at the cafeteria talking about this shit because it was lunchtime. That's when we all see each other. I didn't have class with him, really. I only had him in homeroom. So that's the only reason I knew him, because we were in homeroom together. I sat in front of him. So we would just talk from freshman year till senior year. So it was kind of lit. But like, you feel me? We're in the cafeteria and like, there's a table, you know the one table, bro. Like, there's always that one table where all the bad bitches be at, bro. Like, if there's like a cheerleading team or something where all the baddies be at, they at the same spot, the same locale. They all in pairs, you know what I mean? So I'm pointing at that table. I'm like, yo, bro, if you invite them bitches and they pull up, the shit gonna be lit. I promise you, one of them's gonna be sucking your dick by the end of the night, I swear. And I wasn't wrong, but we gonna get to that later. So me and my friends at the tip, we gassing this nigga's head. We're like, yo, bro, like, throw the party. You gonna be the littest nigga. I promise. Do it. We gonna help you out. You feel me? We got you. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a little convincing because, you know, he's a little scary because, you know, his parents and shit like that. Because he don't know, like, maybe they'll come back, maybe this and that. And, like, shit ended up happening with the parents. We're gonna get into that. But, like, at the time, I didn't give a fuck. I'm like, yo, bro, just throw this fucking party. I'm trying to get lit, my guy. Like, I'm trying to run through some hoes. You know what I'm saying? So he ends up going through the motion for the rest of the day. We meet up at the bus stop, and he's like, I bet, bro. We gonna do this party, bro. Let's get it popping. Post that shit on Snapchat. Tell all your friends, nigga. Only niggas at the school, though. He was real specific. He said only niggas from our school, my guy. Like, I don't want no, like, I hate when niggas throw up like a school party and then random people from other schools just pop out. I'm like, yo, bro, who the fuck are you? Why are you here? You know what I'm saying? But he didn't want that shit to happen. So he's like, yo, make sure niggas know, like, if they don't go to our school, they're not valid at the party, bro. I don't want random niggas in my crib. I'm like, I bet, fuck, I got you. So, you know, we all do all this bullshit, post it on social media, word of mouth, and all this shit happens. And this was like a week before the party. The party was literally the day after, like, the last day, if you know what I mean. So, like, you know, the last day before the break is usually on, like, a Friday or something. Niggas is all hyped to go home and shit. The party was the day after that. So, niggas was not going to be, like, going on vacation yet and shit like that. Like, the vacation just fucking started. So, we starting off the vacation with a fucking banger, all right? So, we're hype as fuck. We go to this nigga's crib the day before, and we're doing all our shit to set up, you know what I'm saying? We gotta bring all the fucking furniture upstairs and shit like that. We don't want niggas stealing all his stuff. He got pictures hung up on the wall and whatnot. We gotta take all those down, move it and shit. And at this point, his parents are still fucking home, and, like, they're thinking that we're having, like, a little small, like, gathering type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't think it's gonna be, like, a real crazy party like how we're gassing it up on Snapchat and shit. They think it's gonna be, like, maybe, like, 10, 20 people. Like, yo, maybe the basketball team's gonna pull up. They all gonna chill in the living room or something. That's what they think we're doing. In actuality, it was, like, a good 50, 60, 70, 80 people that pulled up. Like, a little bit under 100, but, like, above 60, 70, you know what I'm saying? I can't give you, like, a exact head count. Like, I wasn't counting the niggas. I didn't care at that point. It got too large, and I was like, fuck it, bro. Like, at this point, it's like, you can't do nothing. There's no security. We can't do shit. So, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, his parents think that, like, we just having a regular little shindig. It's nothing crazy. Little do they know we about to start wilding. So his parents finally leave. They leave at, like, 8 o'clock the night before. He had, like, those 3 or 4 of us that helped him, like, fix up his house and shit. So we all just ended up staying over at his crib. We just slept on the floor in his fucking guest room or whatever. He had a bunch of little blow up mattresses. We all just slept on one and shit. It was lit. So we finished setting shit up, and he got the backyard. In his backyard, was dumb nice. He had a little pool. He had a little a grill and shit. And when we saw the grill, my one friend, we gonna call this nigga Jake. So this one nigga Jake starts fiending as soon as he sees the grill, cause he like one of them old grandpa niggas at like that one uncle at the cookout who always loved being on the fucking grill. Like he that one nigga that have, like, kissed the chef the fucking apron. Like, he one of those niggas, bro. So as soon as he sees that grill, he starts fiending. He's like, yo, bro, I could cook some burgers. I could get some glizzies popping. This was before glizzy was a terminology that was, like, commonly used. So he just called it a hot dog. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna call it a glizzy. So he's like, yo, bro, I could cook us some hot dogs, some burgers, bro. Grab the buns. We could get it popping, gang. And we're, like, thinking about it. We're like, yeah, we could definitely do that. That would be fucking lit. So we have to go to the store anyways to get alcohol, because we didn't get shit. We have a cooler with ice with nothing in it, nigga. So we go to the corner store. He knows I guess he knows the owner of the corner store, and they, like, hooked us up with, like, a whole garbage bag just filled with fucking beers. Like, you know, the typical high school beers, though, like fucking Four Locos and Bud Light and basically all the shit that the fucking owner couldn't really sell off the shelves like that. They basically just gave to us and sold to us for a little discount. So shout out to that nigga. He a good dude. So we do all that shit, put it in a fucking little garbage bag. We trailing that shit onto his car, pull up back to the crib, set all the shit up, boom bop. It's lit. We go get the burgers. He put some burgers on the grill right before the party starts at like, we posted on Snapchat to pull up at like 6, 7 o'clock. So we knew it was really going to get jumping at like 9, 10 o'clock. So at this point, it's like 5 o'clock and we're just chilling at his crib with the fucking speakers bumping. And I'm in charge of the fucking, I'm on aux, really. I'm the nigga that's playing the music for the whole party. And like the type of music that I listen to is not really the type of music that like people listen to like at a party or in the club or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I listen to more like underground music type of shit. I like listening to like classical music. Like it shit sounds weird, but I'm telling you, bro, if you listen to some good ass classical music, that shit hit differently in your brain. I don't know. This shit just hit different. Like I could bump some Beethoven right now, my boy. I swear to God. I could sit here with my speakers on bumping the finest Mozart track. I swear. But that's a whole different story. So I have to have like the niggas that's with me. I'm like, yo, like y'all can help me like make a playlist on Spotify, because like I don't really know like the up and up on the music. Like I don't know what's popping. Like I just have Future's whole Dirty Sprite 2 album just on the shit, and that's it. I was like, I don't know, bro. Like I got some Chief Keef songs on here. Like what the bitches like. I don't know what they fucking with. A Boogie, what they like. You know what I'm saying? So they help me make the little playlist, and the playlist is like, it's like an hour and a half long. There's like 30 songs on the playlist. And you guys know damn well, by the time the party get jumping and I'm doing my drugs and shit, I'm not going to be paying attention to the fucking playlist. So after a while, the song's just going to stop fucking playing and this is going to be just niggas talking. You know what I'm saying? So right before the party starts, we set up the playlist. We got the burgers on the grill. We lit as fuck. Some niggas is in the pool chilling. Like it's fucking fire. He got a basketball hoop in the front of his shit where his little driveway is. Like his house is fucking lit. You feel me? So niggas start popping out. And by like, we gonna skip to like 9, 10 o'clock when the shit started getting active. So by 9, 10 o'clock, there's a bunch of people there. I'm not gonna lie. There's like, I'll say half our grade is there, and my school, there was a lot of people in each grade. It was a few hundred people a grade. So if like half my grade was there, that means there was like at least 100 people there. Like maybe I might be gassing it up, but it felt like there was a bunch of people in that fucking crib. So 9, 10 o'clock come, there's mad niggas there. I'm literally just walking around just chugging beers and shit, like dapping up random fucking people. I'm like, yo, bro. So like the one dude I seen one time in science class, I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? Like, thanks for pulling up to the party. Like, I'm just chatting with random people, bro. Like, this is what I do when I'm geeked up. I just start chatting with niggas, bro. I just start talking. So shit starts popping off, and my friend George, who's hosting the party, he ends up finding me and he starts tapping me on my shoulder while I'm in a conversation, and he looks mad, like frantic right now. He's looking like he's shook, like he got jitters and shit. So I'm like, yo, bro, you alright, bro? Like, the fuck's going on with you, dude? Like, it's a lit ass party. What's up? Like, you should be proud of yourself. Bitches know you now, nigga. Like, they know your name. You're stamped in history, my boy. Like, this shit felt like Project X to us, my guy. Like, this shit was lit. So he tapped me on my shoulder and he shook as fuck. He's like, yo, bro, like, I didn't think this many people were gonna show up, bro. Like, what if niggas start stealing shit, or what if they break something, bro? Like, there's already niggas in the bathroom, like, clogging the toilet and shit with throw up and stuff. Like he's like mad scared about like the aftermath of the fucking party, basically. And I'm trying to like calm him down. I'm like, yo, bro, like, chill. Like, we gonna clean it up, bro. Your mom's not gonna be back till what, Sunday morning? We got all night to clean the shit, bro. You're Gucci. Like, I promise you. I'm trying to like clear his head. I'm like, yo, bro, go out to the backyard, get some beer out the fucking cooler, go grab you a glizzy, like, talk to some bitches, my guy. Stop worrying about the future. Focus on the present. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give this nigga a pep talk. I'm like, dude, you hosted a lit ass party, my guy. Like, just enjoy the shit. Like, come on, man. So after I'm done cheering this nigga up and he go outside and start, you know, doing what the fuck he was doing, I'm looking around, cause I'm like, yo, this is one chick that I'm really looking forward to seeing. You feel me? There was this one girl that was in my homeroom also, and she sat like 2 rows across from me, and she was dumb fire. Like, freshman year, she was alright. And it's like after the summertime came and she came back sophomore year, she was like a whole different woman. Like, shorty got the braces off. She was hitting the gym. The ass was fat. I'm like, yo, who is this? Like, where were you last semester? What the hell? So I'm fiending. I'm itching. I'm like, yo, like, I'm asking around. I'm like, yo, y'all seen shorty? Like, y'all seen like with shorty at? Like, y'all know if she pulled up to the party? Like, what's up? Cause like, I don't have her on social media or nothing. Like, she don't really, like, we don't talk. You feel me? She got her own little clique. Like, you know, she's like one of those bitches who like kind of keeps to themselves. Like, she doesn't really go out to parties that often unless it's like all of her friends are going to the party, then she'll pull up. Like, she don't really go out to clubs and shit like that unless she's with all of her friends. You feel me? She's one of those. So I'm looking around to see if like her friends and shit pulled up, and I see one of her friends I'm cool with. Like, that's my homegirl. Like, she sits close to me in homeroom. I fucking have like 3-4 classes with her. So, you know, I be chilling with her, you feel me? So I see her, I dap her up. I'm like, yo, what's poppin'? Like, is Shorty here? Like, yo, where your friend at? Like that one meme, I'm like, yo, where your mom at, nigga? Like, you feel me? Like, where's she at though? I'm trying to see something. So she's like, oh yeah, I think I seen her around and she came with us. I don't know where she is. She might be in the backyard or something. So I'm like, I bet. So I go to the backyard, and this is where the drugs start happening, all right? So I go to the backyard, scoping out, looking for Shorty. And I see there's a like a beer pong table right there in the fucking it's like a little back patio type of shit. Wait until you go down the steps, and then there's the pool and the grill and all that shit. So right as soon as I open the fucking little slidey door to go to the backyard, I see niggas on the beer pong table railing lines of blow. I'm like, whoa, this is sophomore year me. So I'm still a little hesitant when I see that shit. Like, that shit kind of still shook me up. I'm like, whoa, like, you guys are doing drugs, man? Like, what's going on? Like, you know, I'm being a big narc. I'm sitting there looking at them dumb hard, like I'm like about to tell somebody. And they're looking at me like, yo, like, you want some? Like, one of the dudes that's there, like, literally railing the line, he has the bill in his hand still. He's like, yo, you want to try some, bro? This shit pretty good, man. It's going to get you up. And I'm sitting there, I'm like mad hesitant. I'm like, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. So I declined the cocaine. I can't believe I'm saying it. I dubbed the blow. That's wild. I need to get back to that timing. But I dubbed the blow. And then as soon as I go down the steps, I see niggas smoking weed. So I'm like, yeah, that's my type of timing. So I just hop in the circle, because it's like 3-4 of them in a circle just chatting it up. I know a couple of them niggas. So I'm like, I bet I'm valid here, like, you know what I'm saying? So I just pull up in a circle, and niggas just pass it to me, and I just join the convo. So we start chatting it up for like 5-10 minutes. They got like 2 blunts in rotation. I'm chilling there for like 5-10 minutes. And as soon as we finish the first blunt and they pass me the second one, I'm already fried. I'm smacked. I'm buzzed from the fucking alcohol. I'm lit. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling great right now. So I got all the confidence in the world when I'm going to see Shorty. You know what I'm saying? I got so much confidence in myself. I think I'm going to bag that. That's not how it went though. That's crazy. So fuck me. So I'm still looking around after I finish smoking. I'm like, all right, let me get back to the task. Where's Shorty at? So I'm still looking around. I look in the pool. I see some bitches in the pool. I'm like, yo, y'all seen Shorty? They're like, yeah, she just came out the pool. I think she went back inside. She might be in the bathroom or something. I'm like, all right, bet. So go back inside. Go back past the niggas who finished doing the cocaine. Now they're just playing beer pong. Like, it's as if the cocaine shit was never there. They cleaned that shit up. They just went right back to beer pong. I'm like, damn. Y'all some fucking demons. Like, it's like me looking in the mirror like 2 years from now when I watched them do that shit. I was like, wow, that's wacky. So I go back inside. I'm looking for Shorty. And I see one of my homeboys who was there, like, you feel me, who was with us originally, who stayed over the night, who helped us, like, set up and shit. I'm gonna just name this dude, I named the other nigga Jake, so I'm gonna name this guy, Ronnie, all right? So I see Ronnie on the couch over there in the corner, and he calls me over. He's like, yo, bro, pull up. I'm like, all right, yo, what's up? And I see him with a cup, like a styrofoam cup. But I'm not really thinking nothing of it. I'm just thinking there's alcohol in the cup, like maybe some liquor mixed with something, you feel me? So he's like, yo, bro, try this. So he give me the cup, and I look at it. I'm about to sip it. But when I put it to my mouth, pause, and I look in the cup, I see that the shit is like kind of purpley. So I'm like, wait. I stop. I'm like, wait, what is this? He's like, yo, bro, just try it, bro. I promise you're going to love it. I'm like, nah, bro, what is this? I've seen this shit before, my guy. I'm not stupid. I watch rap music videos. I know what this shit is, my boy. He is like, it's lean, bro. Just try it. I promise you. This shit gonna have you chilling. So I'm like, are you sure? I'm mad hesitant at this point, bro. I'm telling you, I barely did any drugs at this point. I only smoked, drank. I did acid a couple times, and I maybe did Molly once before this, I think, at a concert, but that's really it. So I'm looking at the shit. This was before my lean phase, before I did pills, all that shit. So I'm like, damn, like, how this shit gonna feel, you feel me? And he's like explaining to me like, yo, bro, it's just like, you just gonna be chilling, bro. Like, niggas don't, the niggas already like sipping the lean, bro. He's already fucking slumped. So he's barely explaining. He's like mumbling, like, yo, bro, the shit just gonna have you, like, you feel me? You gonna be feeling good, bro. Like, it's gonna have you good, bro. You gonna be valid. I'm like, yeah, great fucking explanation, dude. So I just end up taking a little sip of it, and I'm like, that shit's pretty good. He mixed it with, what's it called? Like the pineapple Fanta. He mixed it with that. So that shit kind of had a little tingle to it. I'm like, ooh, that was good. So I sip it and I'm like, I take another sip. He's like, yo, bro, you about to become a fiend, bro. I'm like, I almost spit the shit out when he said that. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. So I started sipping, and I'm not gonna lie, I was sipping that shit like I was not taking sips. Like I was drinking it like it was regular soda, bro. Like I didn't like have the rule book in my, like I didn't know like the rules of sipping lean. You feel me? Like I was just like kind of low key chugging it. So I'm sipping this shit, like he sees me like kind of gulping it. He's like, yo, bro, relax. Like you about to drink all my shit, bro. Chill. Like. So I'm like, oh shit, my fault, bro. I forgot. I was fucked up. So I give him back the cup, and he's like, yo, bro, like, I promise you, like in 5-10 minutes, you're gonna be chilling. Like you're gonna be on a couch somewhere vibing. I'm like, I bet, bro. I dap him up and I bounce, and I ask him before I leave, I'm like, yo, you seen shorty? Like I'm still persistent on this bitch, bro. I'm so persistent to find this hoe. I'm like, yo, you seen shorty? Like, you know where she at, bro? He's like, yeah, like she right over there in the corner. So as soon as I turn on my head and I see her, I'm like, oh shit. I start rubbing my hands like burn, man. I start like doing my breath in my fucking hand to smell it, make sure my shit smell Gucci. I'm like, I bet, like wiping my hands on my shirt, make sure my shit not sweaty and all that. I'm like, let me go spit some game. So I go over to shorty, and she's talking to like one of her friends. I don't really talk to this one. That was her friend. I don't really talk to this one because she's not in our homeroom and I don't have class with her. So it was already kind of awkward when I walked up to both of them, and I don't really know both of them. So I just walk up to both of them and I look at shorty and I'm like, yo, mind you, I'm fucked up right now, bro. Like I'm fucked up right now. So when I get drunk, bro, anything that the filter between me and my brain thinking and me speaking it doesn't exist. Okay. So just remember that when I'm drunk, I have no filter. So I look at shorty dead in her face. I put my hand out to like shake her hand, and I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, you the baddest bitch I ever seen in my life. Like and she just looks at me, and she doesn't say anything for a second. She looks at me like, did he really just say that? And then what she had to do. She was like, oh yeah, thanks, kind of like brushed it off and whatnot. And we just have a little 2-minute conversation, but like I fumbled the bag, basically. I'm not gonna get into what happened. I fumbled the fucking bag. That's what happened, nigga. I flopped. I fucked up. I'm tight. To this day, I'm mad. I fucked that up because she was bad. It's over for that. I follow her on the gram, though, so maybe I could try and get back in tune, but I don't know. But yeah, I fumbled the bag with that shit. So after we finished the conversation, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna go do this. She basically excuses herself because she didn't want to fucking talk to me no more. I was tight. After she did that and she left, I was like, I wasn't thinking it at the time. But once I sat on the couch and I was processing it, I was like, damn, I definitely fucked that up, didn't I? And I started laughing to myself. I was like, yo, I definitely fucked that up, didn't I? I fumbled that badly. She definitely went to her friends in a little circle and was like, yo, this nigga just started to talk to me. Like, oh my God. Like, suck my balls. Niggas can't spit game nowadays without getting narked on, bro. Shit is crazy. So, all that shit happens, and I'm just sitting on the couch fucking vibing. And this one chick sit on the couch, and we not gonna name this bitch because they don't fucking matter. All y'all need to know is that when this girl gets drunk, she's like one of those like emotional like type of girls when she gets drunk, bro. Like she gets drunk and then she just starts like pouring her heart out. You know what I'm saying? She's like one of those. So she sits on the couch already like half in tears. I don't know what happened to her before this, but she sits on the couch damn near bawling her eyes out. And I'm kind of like side-eyeing her because I don't really want to like get into conversation with her type shit because like every time you talk to this girl when she's drunk, bro, she just starts like venting about like how niggas ain't shit and like I hate boys and my ex is such a douchebag, and I'm just like, she starts chatting. I'm like, yo, like, respectfully, I don't really want to get into all that right now. So I'm kind of trying to act like I don't see her. But then she turns around and she just starts talking to me. Like, she just starts talking as if we were having a conversation beforehand. She doesn't say, hey, how's it going? She doesn't ask my name, none of that. We kind of know each other, so she didn't really need to ask for my name. She kind of knows me, but still. Like, she didn't even try to, like, introduce herself before the conversation. She just got into a conversation. She's like, don't you hate it when guys, like, flake on you, or just, like, people just, like, play with your emotions? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm just sitting there, I'm just nodding my head. I'm just like, yeah, like half like not listening to her. I'm in my own mind just thinking about how I fumbled the bag, and she's just sitting here chatting to me, and I'm not listening. I'm just sitting there nodding my head. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. Like, wow, I can't believe he would do that. That's wild. So she's just talking. After a while, I end up falling the fuck asleep. I knocked the fuck out. So I don't know how long she was talking to me after I fell asleep, but I was not listening to shit regardless. So sorry, shorty. I don't know who you was venting to, not me. But you feel me? I fall asleep. I knock the fuck out. Niggas end up waking me up. My boy George wakes me up. He's like, yo, we got to get niggas out of here, bro. Like, I feel like my parents is about to come back home or something. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, I'm thinking this nigga is fucking drunk or something. I'm like, bro, like, don't piss me. Like, he woke me up by my sleep. I was off the lean. I was having a nice ass little slumber. He woke me up talking about, yo, I think my parents. I'm like, I'm mad as shit. I'm like, yo, bro, get the fuck away from me, bro. What are you talking about? Your parents, they're gone, bro. They're like upstate or something, my nigga. Relax. They're not coming back, bro. I'm mad as shit. I'm damn near yelling. I'm like, yo, bro, calm the fuck down. They're not coming here, bro. Like, shit. And he's like, nah, bro, they're coming, bro. They texted me saying they left something. They have to come back and get it. I'm like, yo. And when he shows me the text, that's when I wake the fuck up. I'm like, yo, like, holy shit, you were actually telling the truth. So I'm frantic at this point for him. I'm like, yo, like, what are you gonna do? Like as if I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm like scared for this nigga. I'm like, yo, bro, what's about to happen, dude? Like, I'm drunk as shit, like trying to figure out a plan. Like, it's not gonna work. So after a while, we're trying to think of plans. He was like, yo, bro, it's like, I'm not gonna be able to get all these people out the crib at this point, and it's a wrap. So he just like bites the bullet on this one. So his parents come home, they see there's a big ass party, and he thinks they're gonna be dumb tight. But come to find out, they didn't even really care that much, bro. Like, they kind of had a feel. They said after the fact they had a feeling that he was throwing like a actual party. So they literally just get there. They're shocked at first. Like, we see them come in, he sees them drive in, and when they come out and see all the people, and like there's like fucking 10, 20 kids in the fucking in the front driveway where they're gonna go to park playing on the fucking basketball hoop. So as soon as they see that, they're like, okay, this is definitely not no small gathering. These niggas was chatting. So they go inside and they're kind of shocked for a second. They go talk to George and shit. They like, give him a little reprimand, like, yo, you shouldn't have done this, blah blah blah, whatnot. So you feel me? After all that shit happens, they end up going around the house, and every kid they see with like beer or something, or like if they see a can on the floor or whatever, they just take a garbage can, they take it out the kid's hand and just dump it in the garbage can. So everybody was getting their beers confiscated, my nigga. So everybody was getting their shit taken away, nigga. Everybody was getting their shit snatched. So niggas was kind of mad. They're like, oh, what the fuck, man, shit. So then his dad goes in the cooler to see if there's any more alcohol. But there's only fucking sodas on the top of the shit and like a bunch of ice on the underneath it. So he doesn't really look that much further. So all that shit happens. They get whatever they left there, and they end up leaving and shit, and the party continues. But what they didn't know is that underneath the fucking ice in the cooler and the soda was more beer. We got him. We had that shit. We got a little hiding spot, nigga. They didn't even think that. So as soon as they bounce and everything's all in the green. Niggas pull a what's the nigga name I named, bro? Jake, the dude that's working the fucking grill. This nigga was at the grill the whole night, bro. He was just cooking, literally. He was cooking all night, bro. Till 1 o'clock, cooking straight burgers for niggas, bro. Like, it was crazy. Shout out to him. Them burgers were busting. So he's at the grill, and the cooler's right next to the grill. So he goes in the cooler after everyone dips and shit is Gucci, and he pulls out some fucking beers out the fucking cooler, and he starts throwing them shits in the fucking pool because there's a bunch of people in the pool. So he just starts throwing beers in the fucking pool like he's fucking Conor McGregor at UFC in the press conference. He's just chucking beers at niggas. He's like, yo, everybody catch the beers, catch the beers. He's just chucking beers everywhere. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here? So I go back on the couch and I just knock the fuck out because I'm like, yeah, I'm like the lean really hit me. That was basically my first time sipping lean. That shit hit me like a truck. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm there chilling. I'm like, all right, I'm about to knock the fuck out. Fuck this shit. So I go to sleep. The nigga wakes me up at like 2, 3 a.m. Everyone's kind of dipping, calling their Ubers and shit. He's like, all right, bro, let's clean up. So, you know, we do all the cleanup shit. We end up going to sleep at like 6 in the morning. Parents came back at like 11. So when they came home at 11, house was spotless. Everything was back where it was. We did our thing. Shit was lit. He kind of got in trouble for having the party, and I think his mom saw some kids smoking weed, so she was a little mad about that because, you know, they don't really like that sort of shit. That's like actual drugs to them. So he kind of got in trouble for that a little bit, but it kind of didn't matter because when he went back to school, the bitches was on his dick. Like, I mentioned earlier that he was going to get his meat licked. It didn't happen at the party because he was too busy being stressed out for most of the party. But after the fact, he ended up getting a little shorty in his class, like kind of started fucking with the vibe. And, you know, he got the mop in the gym. So, yeah, that's a whole different story, though. I might make a story about that because that was actually pretty funny. My boy was getting slurped up in the gymnasium. I was like, wow. Like, I was playing basketball on one of the hoops in the corner. I turn my head. I see these niggas under the benches getting slopped. I'm like, whoa, what is going on here? But, yeah, high school was nuts. That's the end of the story. This shit was long as fuck, 30 minutes. Holy shit, it's just like an episode of South Park. But hope y'all enjoyed this shit. If you did, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't, you don't have to like, comment, subscribe. It's not that deep. I don't care that much. But it'd be cool if you did. You feel me? So I'll catch you on the next one. Peace!